Today we're going to be talking about the push-up. The push-up is a really great exercise. It's extremely functional as it allows you to move your shoulders in a healthy and free range motion. It also is functional in the sense that you're pushing yourself away from the ground, as that's often seen much more in sport and life, whereas if you were to go to the bench press and you're pushing a weight away from you. Not that the bench press should be discredited by any means. It should certainly be programmed in its own way, but the push-up is definitely a very good addition to a pressing program. So if we're going to be doing the push-up, the first thing we really want to look for when we're on the ground is we want to look like we're standing. We don't want to have our hips drawn in. We also don't want to have our hips back. So when we're at the bottom, we're really still going to be actively pulling our rib cage down, pulling your shoulder blades back and down as we perform this push-up, okay? The first thing I'm going to be looking for is control. Can you control yourself on the way down and also control yourself on the way up while keeping your core stable through the whole movement? Typically the push-up, you're either going to be limited by upper body strength or core stability, or both. So what I'm actually going to use as a target for my push-up is a rolled up sweatshirt, especially during these times. It's probably going to be readily available. Otherwise, I like to use some type of pad. I've actually used like a Kleenex box before, but again, similar to the squat or a box squat, I like a pad of some sort to create a target where the finish of the push-up is going to be. So I'm going to be placing that on the ground. I'm going to have my hands probably just up to the outside of the pad, okay? And they're going to be really, when I'm at the bottom position, my hands are going to be coming into my armpits, okay? So what I'm going to be doing, again, tuck your rib cage down, core is tight. You're going to be controlling the way down and pressing up, making sure we're stable through our core. We have a neutral head. We don't want our head cranked up. Nice neutral head coming down and up. Push-ups are a really difficult exercise to do. A few regressions that you could do if you're struggling with your push-up. Typically I like to go to a barbell and work my way down the rack. So say if I start at height 5, I do 3 weeks, 8, 10, 12, then I'm going to go to height 4. Then I'm going to do 3 sets of 8, 10, 12, then I'm going to go down to 3, 2, 1, until I'm on the floor. If you don't have access to a barbell right now, what you can do instead is place 2 chairs, some other elevated surface, but just get yourself into an elevated position where you can do push-ups a bit easier. If you still don't have access to a safe and sturdy surface like chairs near you, what you can also do is program tempo push-ups, where we're going to be going in the down position where it's going to be 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whether you do 3-second tempos, 5-second tempos, longer tempos than that, it's measurable. That way you can slowly and steadily increase the tension that you're placing on your chest and overall body in that throughout that push-up. Typically the go-to regression is a modified push-up where you're on your knees, and that's not my favorite regression as it's not really measurable, as you can only really do more knee push-ups. You can only increase the reps instead of increasing the tension, the angle. With that said though, there's still sometimes there's a place for it, but for now, enjoy your push-ups and the regression to the push-up if you need it. Thanks.